Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. St. Andrew South Police lists Call and Gaza man among persons of interest. The St. Andrew South Police have identified 5 men as persons of interest in relation to the recent increase in crime and violence in sections of the division. These persons are urged to turn themselves in to the Hunts Bay Police by midday on Saturday, September 24. They are Ronald Smith, otherwise called Skull, Orlando Blake, otherwise called Lando or Gaza Man, Raheem Brown, otherwise called Berger, a man known only as Dean, and a man known only as Skilly. Anyone with information about the whereabouts of the individuals is being asked to contact the Hunts Bay Police at 876-923-7111, 876-923-6197, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. The list was released Friday evening, hours after a deadly shooting on Crescent Road off Walton Park Road in the police division. A curfew has since been established in the area. Teen gets 15 years in prison for stabbing father to death in Westmoreland. The 18-year-old boy who stabbed his father, Reverend Garnet Foster Sr., to death in Westmoreland last year, July, has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. Justice Courtney Day handed down the sentence in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston on Friday afternoon. Garnet Foster Jr., who was 17 at the time he committed the murder, will have to serve 10 years in prison before being eligible for parole. The teen pleaded guilty to murder in Westmoreland Circuit Court on July 26. Foster Sr., 45, who was the pastor of the Church of God of the Mountain Assembly, was killed in his sleep at his family home in Petersfield on July 23, 2021. According to police report, the teen told his uncle and grandmother, who lived next door, that he had discovered his father's body lying in blood with a knife stuck in his neck. The relatives immediately rushed over and entered Foster's room. They reported that he was covered in blood with stab wounds to his upper body. The well-known clergyman was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital, where he died while undergoing treatment. JDF launched Operation Relentless 2 initiative to target criminal gangs. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF, in partnership with the Jamaica Defense Force JDF, launched a major operational initiative, Operation Relentless 2, which aims to target criminal gangs and gangsters involved in violent crimes or other aspects of illicit gun trade. The initiative, which was launched on Friday, September 23rd, will place emphasis on the divisions that have the highest level of violent crimes, including associated lottery scamming and narcotics activity, which funds illicit gun trade in Jamaica, the law enforcers said. In addition, ongoing conflict among people involved in the scamming underworld, as well as internal conflicts within criminal organizations over illegal firearms and ill-gotten gains, have been considered some of the major drives of the recent violent uprising. As such, the Operational Relentless 2 comes in anticipation of the new Firearms Prohibition, Restriction and Regulation Act that is expected to be tougher penalties for owners and users of illegal guns. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson indicated that the launch of Operation Relentless 2 follows ongoing intelligence and data analysis of the violent crimes committed in the divisions of concern. He said that a series of joint planning activities with the JDF as well as plans developed at the JCF High Command, Area and Divisional Command levels will be executed under the new initiative. This operation features a suite of specific and planned tactical operations designed to target those gunmen, scammers and other criminals who have no regard for life and who have been behind the recent shootings and murders, he stated. We have been gathering intelligence on persons who are funding these criminal crimes through lottery scamming and drug trafficking activities with a view of prosecution. We will also be working with other local and overseas law enforcement partners to capture and extradite some of these persons, he added. In addition, more manpower and mobility support is being allocated to the divisions of focus to resource the planned operations. If you see unusual numbers of police and military carrying out activities in your communities, don't be alarmed, he cautioned. It is part of a series of intelligence and data-driven operations that will be carried out across several divisions throughout the rest of the year. Members of the public are being asked to exercise patience and cooperation as the security forces carry out these operations. The JCF and JDF are also imploring the public to report any strange persons seen in the respective communities and be on the lookout for wanted persons. Citizens can contact the JCF at the JCF tip line 811, Police Emergency at 119, or Crime Stop at 311. Rhoda Crawford presents report card of her achievements in Central Manchester. Member of Parliament for Manchester Central, the Jamaica Labour Party's Rhoda Crawford on Tuesday presented her 2-year report card as she gave an update on her performance in the constituency 2 years after she was elected to the seat in September 2020. In a departure from the typical presentation during the statement of the constituency debate in the House of Representatives, Crawford literally displayed an oversized report card with a scores of excellence from her constituents. The card detailed her performance and everything from road repair to her work in education, sports, and her effort to get a reliable portable water supply for her constituency. Never before have the people of Manchester Central witnessed or experienced such rapid growth and development in their communities in so short a time, said Crawford. It is true, lives are being positively impacted in record time. To this end, my constituents have closely monitored my performance, and after 2 years of solid representation, they have handed me my report card for presentation to this Honourable House and the people of Jamaica, Crawford added, before presenting the card. The report card included areas of focus such as road repairs, tuition grants, book grants, training opportunities, technological devices, farming grants and water tanks, for which Crawford said she received positive feedback from constituents. Crawford said that in addition to the areas of focus captured in the report card, there are other critical development activities, as my constituents said, extracurricular activities that have either been undertaken or are being undertaken through several government ministries and agencies. She said these include, but not limited to, the Melrose to William Field leg of the East-West Coast Highway, which is now more than 80% completed. When finished, the travel time to Mandeville will be significantly cut. The $410 million Greater Mandeville Water Supply System. The system is currently in Phase 2 of 4 phases. When completed, residents in Mandeville and neighboring communities will be relieved of decades of severe water challenges. The $80 million Mandeville Traffic Management System to tackle traffic congestion in the town is being implemented. When completed, there will be a new turning lane, conversion of some roadways to full two-way operations, no signalizing intersections, added traffic lights, new drainage system, and road rehabilitation. The 112 housing solutions, 80 service lot, and 32-bedroom unit that have been developed and presented to constituents in Perth Estate. The 5 3-bedroom unit under the Hope program that are currently under construction in New Hall, Lucky Street, Comfort, Old Melrose Road, and Bottom Coffee Grove. Mandeville's and by extension, Manchester's first family court, outfitted with state-of-the-art technology and is now in full operation. The construction of a new school plant for Albion Primary School in May Day. Construction of a new state-of-the-art female ward at the Manchester Infirmary in the amount of $48 million. The refurbishing of the Broadleaf Community Health Centre. Williams condemned alleged rape of female students at Arakabessa High School. Minister of Education and Youth Favour Williams has strongly condemned the alleged sexual assault of a female student at the Arakabessa High School in St. Mary on Monday. I am heartbroken by the reports that a student of the Arakabessa High School was sexually assaulted. I have instructed that counseling be provided to the student and members of her immediate family. I have also ordered a speedy and thorough investigation into the matter of the alleged assault, Williams said in a statement Friday. She noted that officers of the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, an agency of the Education Ministry, have since visited the school and started their investigations. Williams underscored the schools must be a safe space for students and teachers in order for teaching and learning to take place unhindered. She said the ministry's Region 2, which has particular responsibility for schools in Portland, St. Thomas and St. Mary, has been asked to identify additional ways in which security can be improved at the school. As first reported, the student was found lying naked and unconscious on the floor of a bathroom at the school about 4 Monday afternoon by another student while classes were still being conducted. She was reportedly found with bruises on one of her arm and leg. An outrage intensified over the incident. The victim's family has opted to pull her from the public education system. The family is fearful that if she is sent to another school, the incident may happen again, a spokesperson told reporters, on the condition of not being named on Thursday, adding that the child will be homeschooled as she remains severely traumatized. The Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF in the meantime confirmed that it has received a report of the incident. As a principle, we don't give public information about rape cases in relation to children. We don't give information about it. The most I can tell you is that we have received a report and the matter is being investigated, said Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, head of the JCF's Corporate Communications Unit. She added that she is not aware of anyone being arrested in connection with the incident. It is also not yet clear if the perpetrator is enrolled at the school where the young girl was allegedly attacked. A source close to the victim's family earlier this week stated that a male attired in khaki uniform reportedly held a pair of scissors to the student's neck and forced her into the bathroom where he allegedly raped her during the school's afternoon shift. She was eventually taken to the Portmore Hospital for treatment. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.